that we need to continue to stand strong to defend everybody's rights and freedoms.
So, recently, I have heard, and I'm not an expert in this topic whatsoever, but I have heard that the Liberals signed on to something called the Century Initiative. And this is their goal, by 2100, have 100 million people in Canada. I'm not so opposed to that. I think Canada can easily have 100 million people in it. Easily. We have enough land mass to put 100 million people in without question. Heck, if India can do it, Canada definitely can do it. India can put over 1 billion people in their country. I don't know what their population is now, but I know it's over 1 billion. They're competing with China for most populated country in the world. But if the U.S. can have over 300 million, Canada, with its land mass, can definitely accommodate 100 million people. Now, I mean, there's a lot of things in between there that are a major problem. And one, right now, I'm homeless. that says a lot. I mean, the last thing we need is, we're at 40 million right now. We don't need 60 million homeless people in Canada, although we're probably close to about 1 million or 2 anyway. And we're working on growing it, but that's an entirely different conversation for a different video. My problem is the hypocrisy of it. Yes, the hypocrisy of the Liberals and this government. They say they want to do the Century Initiative. Sorry, I thought I heard someone coming. They want to do the Century Initiative. And then if you listen to them this week in the House Commons, and they even got the junior Liberal Party, the NDP, Jagmeet Singh. They got him even coming out talking about it. It's counterintuitive to the Century Initiative. It's so dumb. It makes no sense. Canada goes out of its way to not have Canadians participate in this initiative. Canadians excited to actually make this happen. No. We can't have Canadians. We can't have 100 million Canadians. No. We need to import 100 million people. Like, wait a minute. No, that's just dumb. Like I said, if you listen to the Liberals and the NDP, the Junior Liberal Party, all this week, all they're talking about is abortion and abortion rights. Abortion is counterintuitive to the Century Initiative. Remember, we're trying to build population here, but you don't want Canadians building the population up. You want to import the population, and that is the problem. You see, you keep saying, we need to get more women into the workforce instead of at home raising children. I'm not saying that women should be at home raising children over men, but I am saying that your initiatives and your policies, they all are counterintuitive to Canadians actually participating in the Century Initiative. The only way that you're going to get your Century Initiative is through importation. And that is why Canadians are not supporting the Century Initiative. And I think we should reevaluate the participation in this initiative. We just end up like one ugly duckling trying to find a home. I want to show you something. I want to show you something that's kind of important to this conversation. You see, since 2015, there have been nearly 700,000 abortions in Canada. You speak about abortions and the right to have an abortion in Canada, and I'm not debating the abortion conversation. But if you think about that, for your Century Initiative, that's 700,000 people. So as you go on about, all these abortions, and you keep pushing this Century Initiative, keep that in mind as well. I left a little part out, and I actually, because I got just babbling, so I'm going to add it here. Between all the taxation and such, and the policies that you've enacted, you're very anti-family. You encourage single parenthood, career over family, and you've taxed society to the point that they can't afford to have a single income family anymore and raise wholesome children, fully productive members of society. You keep making these policies that are very counterintuitive to a society capable of sustaining 100 million people. But since when do the Liberals actually make sense in their so-called liberal ideology? How about we bring back the family initiative before we start worrying about the Century Initiative? It'll help both. Welcome to the Fringe.